Namaskaram, Vanakkam. Today, after a long gap, I would like to give you a focus on Thirukkural chapter 5. I think we already seen four chapters continuously, and the seventh one was given as a special dedication to one of my friend. And today, I would like to continue this one from the fifth chapter. The title of the chapter is Illaravial. Illaravial means domestic virtue. In Tamil, it is otherwise called Ilvalkai, means the life of domestic, the domestic life. First couplet goes like இல்வாழ்வான் என்பன இயல்புடைய மூவர்க்கும் நல்லாற்றின் நின்ற துணை. இல்வாழ்வான் என்பான் இயல்புடைய மூவர்க்கும் நல்லாற்றின் நின்ற துணை. That means a man leading domestic life is he who supports the virtuous three. The man who is leading the domestic life, he has to have three virtues. A good family man is one who supports his parents, wife, and children. The virtue or the foremost duty of a married man in the married life is just to take care of the parents, wife, and the children. That is important duty of a married man. He is a good family man. He is considered to be the good family man. Second couplet, துறந்தார்க்கும் துவாதவர்க்கும் இறந்தார்க்கும் இல்வாழ்வான் என்பான் துணை. துறந்தார்க்கும் துவாதவர்க்கும் இறந்தார்க்கும் இல்வாழ்வான் என்பான் துணை. That means to the ascetics, the poor and the dissolute, the family man is a support. To the ascetics, the poor and the dissolute, the family man is a support. Not only the three virtues of a family man is very important, like taking care of the parents, taking care of the wife, and taking care of the children. And another duty is to take care of the ascetics, the poor, and the dissolute, the one who is not helped by anyone, and the poor people and the ascetics, means like monks. His duty is also to take care of these three. The family man is a support to the ascetics, the needy, and the deserted. And third couplet, தென்புலத்தார் தெய்வம் விருந்தாக்கல் தான் என்றாங்கு ஐம்புலத்தார் ஓம்பல் தலை. தென்புலத்தார் தெய்வம் விருந்தொக்கல் தான் என்றாங்கு ஐம்புலத்தார் ஓம்பல் தலை. See, especially the Hinduism, the gods are from South India, especially from Tamil Nadu. So Tenpulattar means one who is living in south, or you can consider whichever the south of Kailas is south. So mostly in the olden time, the whole Bharat was considered to be the Tamil base, the country of Tamil people. Later it was changed into different way. It became several countries also nowadays. Now it has been named as India, but that should be considered to be the Bharat. Bharat is a Tamil desam. We have saying in Tamil, Bharata Desam Paindamil Nadu. Bharata Nadu Paindamil Nadu, which means very old country is a Tamil Desam, that is Bharat. Bharat Mata is none other than Tamil Desam. So whichever the god is you are worshipping, but those gods are from south. So those were our ancestors, God, self, kindred, and guest, or a family man's chief interest. A family man should also have some interest of giving respect to the ancestors through worshipping, like God and self and kindred and guest, or a family man's chief interest. A forefathers, God himself, relatives, and guests are the prime concerns of a family man. So we should also consider as a family man, as a married one, forefathers, taking care of forefathers, giving worship to the God, and taking care of yourself, oneself, relatives, and guests are the prime concerns of a family man. Fourth couplet is பழியஞ்சிய பாத்தூன் உடைத்தாயின் வாழ்க்கை வழியஞ்சல் எஞ்ஞான்றும் இல். பழியஞ்சிய பாத்தூன் உடைத்தாயின் வாழ்க்கை வழியஞ்சல் எஞ்ஞான்றும் இல். That means Progeny of those who shun evil and share their food ever prosper. If the family men avoid evils and share food with others, their descendants will ever prosper. So, as a family man, one should not do any evils, or we should keep the evils out of our concern, and we should share our foods with others. That kind of man is the best man, and their descendants will prosper ever, and the son and grandchildren and great grandchildren will be prosper ever. Fifth one, அன்பும் அரணும் உடைத்தாயின் இல்வாழ்க்கை பண்பும் பயனும் அது. This is the famous couplet in all over Tamil Nadu, especially. Everyone knows about this. அன்பும் அரணும் உடைத்தாயின் இல்வாழ்க்கை பண்பும் பயனும் அது, which means if domestic life has love and virtue, there will be grace and gain too. In domestic life, there are two entities which we should always follow. First one is love, showing love and comfort, and virtue, being virtuous. These two will be the grace and gain of a true man. There will be grace and gift if family life is rooted in love and virtue. So every life of married one should be rooted in love and virtue. If we do not lose, or if we do not follow these two, love and virtue, our family life will be always in trouble. And sixth one, அறத்தாற்றின் இல்வாழ்க்கை ஆற்றின் புறத்தாற்றில் போவாய் பெறுவது எவன். அறத்தாற்றின் இல்வாழ்க்கை ஆற்றின் புறத்தாற்றில் போவாய் பெறுவது எவன். It's almost like a question left by the holy poet Thirukkural. What does he gain by resorting to ascetic life when he leads a virtuous family life? See, when a person leads a life virtuously, he need not aspire for ascetic life. If one who is conducting his life so virtuously, he need not even think about to become an ascetic or monk in future, because the greatest gift of uh, the nature is to conduct one's family life and lead their life prosperous one, leaving their children and grandchildren to the lineage. That is very important, and no need to worry about being ascetic. If you don't want to be ascetic, be conducting your life so virtuously. So when a person leads a virtuous domestic life, he need not aspire for ascetic life, the greatest life, because that is the greatest life. Even in Hinduism, Shiva is portrayed with a family of two children, even though there is another male child in South India, especially from Kerala. He is considered to be Lord Ayyappa, the third son of Shiva. So we need to have a virtuous life. No need to worry about we're ascetic. Seventh one. இயல்பினான் இல்வாழ்க்கை வாழ்பவன் என்பான் முயல்வாருள் எல்லாம் தலை. இயல்பினான் இல்வாழ்க்கை வாழ்பவன் என்பான் முயல்வாருள் எல்லாம் தலை. Which means who is virtuous in domestic life is the greatest of all who strive for a superior state. The greatest virtue in one's life is to be a domestic one, or to be a married man, to be a virtuous man in married life, domestic life. So there is no other virtue other than the virtuous life one conducts through the domestic way. One who leads a virtuous domestic life is the greatest among all trying for a superior state. So that is the superior state of human being, to become a virtuous family man. None other than that, even the ascetics will become low to the family man. Eighth one, ஆற்றின் ஒழுக்கி அரண் இழுக்கா இல்வாழ்க்கை நோற்பாரின் நோன்பை உடைத்து. ஆற்றின் ஒழுக்கி அரண் இழுக்கா இல்வாழ்க்கை நோற்பாரின் நோன்மை உடைத்து. Which means guiding others, leading a virtuous domestic life is greater than the ascetic life. Guiding others, leading a virtuous domestic life is greater than the ascetic life. If you lead someone to be a good domestic life runner, that is the greatest thing in the world than even the life of the ascetic. So leading a virtuous family life and guiding others is greater than the life of penance. You need not worry about even meeting God through the penance. No. If you conduct your life, means the domestic life, so virtuously, that is the greatest thing in this world. And ninth one, அறனெனப்பெட்டதே இல்வாழ்க்கை அஃதும் பிறன் பழிப்பது இல்லாயின் நன்று. அறனெனப்பட்டதே இல்வாழ்க்கை அஃதும் பிறன் பழிப்பது illayin nandri, means domestic life is a virtue, especially if it is pursued blamelessly. So we should pursue our life without having any blame, any error, any like error of human. We should not commit any mistake in virtuous life. Domestic life is the greatest one. Domestic life is a virtue, especially if it is pursued blamelessly. Domestic life itself is a great virtue if it is really conducted without any blame. And the 10th couplet of this day, the last one, வையத்துள் வாழ்வாங்கு வாழ்பவன் வானுரையும் தெய்வத்துள் வைக்கப்படும். See, actually, this is the definition of God. We left, we the Tamil cultural people, we left the definition of God in just one and a half line in this holy couplet of Thirukkural. வையத்துள் வாழ்வாங்கு வாழ்பவன் வானுரையும் தெய்வத்துள் வைக்கப்படும், which means who leads an ideal life on this earth is a man of divine worth. One who leads an ideal life on this earth is a man of divine worth. This is the definition of God. So what we consider as a superior entity or superior one like God is none other than one who has conducted his life to the divine worth. It could be Shiva, it could be Ram, it could be Krishna, it could be Kanna, it could be Thirumal, anyone. So those men conducted their life in a divine manner, so we consider them as God. One who leads an ideal domestic life is considered one among the gods in heaven. You may have many gods, but one who has conducted the life to the divine one is considered to be the God. So this is the definition of God we leave to the entire the rest of the world. வையத்துள் வாழ்வாங்கு வாழ்பவன் வானுரையின் தெய்வத்துள் வைக்கப்படும். So one who is living in a divine life, divine way, we will be kept in the hierarchy of God. This is the 10th one and last couplet of this today, and we will meet once again in the next day or to the next chapter. Thank you very much for watching this one, and I think this is the day. I'm happy to say that even after 1 month, I couldn't even cross 100 views, but today I think I'm going to cross 100 because yesterday I had only 98 views for the all 9 videos, but today I may expect my viewers to cross this 100 view. Thank you very much for watching. Let's meet once again. Thank you.